Hello Sagittarius, thank you for joining me for your love reading for the month of June 2024. As always, please only take the messages that are resonating for you and leave what isn't yours for someone else, okay? This is still a general reading, so not everything is going to be for you, okay? Right, so what is going on for our Sagittarius collective? Whoa. In love, the Four of Cups. Okay. I'm just going to give this deck another couple of little shuffles and then we'll pull all of your cards, okay? But the Four of Cups, that's coming out in your recent past. I mean, it could be you've given someone a knockback or someone's given you the knockback here with the Four of Cups. But obviously, we don't have quite enough information yet, so we're going to clarify all of this as well. You've also got the Two of Cups and the Four of Swords. Current energy or the current situation, the Star, the Two of Swords and the Moon, and how it's likely to play out the Queen of Swords, Four of Coins and the Ace of Swords. The current overall energy is the Seven of Coins with the Ace of Wands. Okay. Seven of Coins is an investment that's, and in this deck, it's showing, excuse me, I'm getting all tongue-tied. It's showing that something is growing, okay? Feelings could be developing here with this Seven of Coins. It's very, very possible, especially with the Ace of Wands, because the Ace of Wands is a new beginning, okay, brand new passionate beginning, something new, something fresh, exciting. Again, I need more information. I've not got nearly enough to work with yet. Can you clarify the Seven of Coins for our Sagittarius collective in love, please? Tell us more about Seven of Coins. That's the card of harvest, isn't it? You reap what you sow. Okay, it's clarified with the Five of Wands. That's come out off balance. I do get the sense of avoidance here with this Five of Wands off balance. It could be either you or someone else that you're dealing with is avoiding each other. Okay, trying to avoid any kind of drama here, trying to avoid any sort of ill feelings. I mean, your Five of Wands, that can be quite an aggressive energy. It's like attention seeking. I do feel that perhaps somebody was attention seeking and maybe that kind of put you off them a bit. I mean, because again, like when you look at this Four of Cups, Two of Cups, and then the Four of Swords, it's like, yeah, you've had to reevaluate something here more recently to do with a potential relationship or connection with the Two of Cups, and then realizing with the two fours bookending this Two of Cups, realizing that a situation wasn't for you or a person wasn't for you, and that could well have been down to someone's attentions, excuse me, someone's attention-seeking habits with the Five of Wands off balance. It's clarified with a King of Swords and a Ten of Cups. Okay. So, yeah, this is very precise, articulate, truthful, cautious energy with the King of Swords. Don't get too caught up in the gender, okay? It doesn't say anything about someone's actual gender. It's just the polarization of the feminine or the masculine principle, and with this being the masculine principle, that's the principle of doing. Okay, so you had to do something here, you had to make a decision here based on logic and reasoning rather than just leaning into your feelings. It's like you've used a combination of logic and feelings to come to a decision about this Five of Wands off balance. It's like, yeah, something's not worth the effort here, something wasn't worth your energy. Can you tell us more for Sagittarius, please? Thank you. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands again. Okay, Ace of Wands times 2. Interesting. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Thank you. Hanged Man. Okay, okay. It does feel like something's being put on pause here, Sagittarius. It could be you're putting a pause on a relationship or on a connection until you figure something out here with the King of Swords energy. I'm also getting like family dynamics coming through. So there could be problems going on within a family, problems for your family. I don't know how that message is coming through here. So it's like you've had to put a pause on what you're wanting to do in order to take care of the things that you're needing to do. Because you've got the Ace of Wands has come out twice. Once to clarify the Five of Wands off balance, and it was also to clarify the overall energy as well. So it's like your own ambitions here with the Hanged Man has had to be put on pause. Your own desires have had to be put on pause. Okay. Maybe the other person that you're dealing with has been reading your intentions incorrectly. Three of Swords. Two of Swords. Knight of Coins and Ace of Coins. So something's going to take time to grow and develop. Something's going to take time to move in the right direction. It's like you could have asked someone for a break or for a pause just while you're sorting out this family thing that's going on down here. And the other person could be getting maybe upset and or frustrated with you, or they just don't fully understand the gravity of what it is that you're dealing with here behind the scenes. And so they've misread your signs as you being pushing them away, okay? So definitely communication is the issue with this. That there is clearly a misunderstanding that's coming through in this energy, definitely. It's like, yes, you're interested in this someone, you want to be with this someone, but at the moment, it's not going to be possible, or it's just not going to grow for a while. It's not going to be possible for a while here. Can you tell us about the Four of Swords for Sagittarius, please? Thank you. Page of Coins. A student is learning something. There could be problems here with a child or children, or something's moving slow. You could be deliberately moving slow because of children. You know, putting your kids first here for those who do have kids. It's making them a priority. It's like not wanting to bring anyone new into the family home here because of kids, which is completely reasonable. It's completely understandable, definitely. Okay, if it's not about kids, then it could just be you putting your studies first here. Especially if you've got exams going on or something like that at the moment, you could be putting your studies first and foremost. But you've definitely put someone on pause. It's like it's not because you're not interested in them at all. It's just that at the moment you've got other priorities. Which again is completely understandable, because I've not seen anything unreasonable at all about this energy. Now again, this could be like flipped for some of you, okay? For some of you, this could be reading in the opposite direction. This could be someone else is asking to put a pause on the relationship with you because of their children or because of their studies. So again, just take it as it resonates. But it's literally someone here is being really conscientious about not wanting to hurt the other person, but has inadvertently hurt the other person, regardless. Okay, that's this energy here. It's got it written all over it. Okay, so current situation, the Star, the Two of Swords and the Moon. So somebody's now regretting saying anything here. They feel that they might have made the situation worse rather than better because the Star is behind the Moon. Okay, ideally, I mean, yes, in terms of tarot, it is in sequence. But in terms of things being resolved, you would rather see them with the Moon first and then the Star, because that would insinuate that things are getting better. But with it being the Star first and then the Moon, it looks like Someone's gonna go back to square one, almost. Can you tell us about the star for the current situation? Thank you. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. So now someone's pissed off, definitely, because you've got the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck as well. Someone's pissed off because someone has misread, misunderstood what was being said to them. They misunderstood a decision that was taken here, and now they're just really, really angry and pissed off. Can you tell us more about Star? So you've got Aquarius energy, you've got Pisces coming through, you've got Aries and Scorpio here, like strong Aries energy, super, super strong. The Tower, I did say that someone was annoyed, didn't I? Now you've got the Tower. Tempers are flaring. Someone's getting really, really agitated, really angry. I feel with this energy, Sagittarius, that somebody has taken something to heart. They've taken something personally when that wasn't the intention. Okay, there's definitely a huge misunderstanding going on. Definitely. A lot of confusion, and now we've got probably you or the other person that you're dealing with not knowing what to do now. But definitely the energy of both sides not wanting to make things worse either. Again with that moon. Can you tell us more about the moon? Thank you. Yeah, see, justice. Someone just literally wants to do the right thing here. And they feel that they're damned if they do and damned if they don't. Because either way they turn, Two of Swords, they're going to hurt and or upset somebody, no matter what they do. So Sag, it's like you or the person that you're dealing with here is stuck between a rock and a hard place. You're damned if you do and damned if you don't, so what can you do, you know? You're going to end up inadvertently hurting someone's feelings anyway. No matter what decision you come to here with this Two of Swords, you're inadvertently going to hurt someone anyway. Justice is asking here for you to really set your moral compass, use your intuition, and make the best decision possible, okay? And to do it from a good place as well, because justice is fairness, balance, it's equality, it's doing the right thing. And that's all I can see in this energy is Sagittarius is just desperate to do the right thing. They don't want to actively hurt anybody. And even in spite of that, they're going to end up hurting someone anyway. Because it's just part and parcel of the topic at hand, you know? They're also saying with this combination here, Sagittarius, that you can't avoid it. Okay, it is what it is. You can't avoid it. How it's likely to play out, Queen of Swords, Four of Coins and Ace of Swords. It's likely to play out that somebody is going to stop speaking to you here. But also, that doesn't feel like that's strictly within your control, nor is it strictly your problem. Okay, Sag, because listen, if somebody is going to go out of their way to misunderstand you, or if they're not going to put enough effort into trying to understand your perspective, your point of view, oh, excuse me, a little bit of a burpee there, I don't know where that came from, pardon me. Yeah, if they're going to go out of their way to like not see things from your point of view, then do you really want somebody like that in your life anyway? Because I know I wouldn't. You know, I would like to think that that certain people that I surround myself with at least make an effort to try and see things from someone else's perspective. You know, because if they can't, then it's going to be a bit of a red flag for me, I think. But regardless, you're going to say something. You are going to speak your truth anyway. Even though it's terrifying, even though it's scary, even though you know that it's potentially is going to piss somebody off, you know as well that it's not something that you can avoid. I'm seeing you picking your words here very, very carefully with the Queen of Swords. I'm seeing you being very direct, very precise, and as realistic as humanly possible. You can tell us about the Four of Coins for Sag, please. Four of Coins, thank you. Yeah, the Queen of Coins. Long-term growth, long-term stability, long-term security. It is literally all about focusing on your home, on your family, on your success, on your abundance. It's you being very, very protective, very intelligent, very truthful, kind and practical. Also, yeah, Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, this is something to do with your home, your family environment, and how you're needing to put yourself and your family first, and someone outside of you could be misunderstanding that or has taken offense to you doing that. And again, it's like, for you personally, is that a red flag or is it not? Okay? Conserving what you have, you're protecting what you have. You're being very, very careful also, Sag, about who it is that comes into your innermost circle. Really, really careful. I mean, this is selective energy of the highest degree. And you're being super, super selective about who you're letting in. Definitely. And you're not here to appeal to anyone else's ego. You're not on the planet to stroke anyone else's ego. Nobody is. That shouldn't be a thing. That's not anybody's job, ever. Okay. Interesting energies. Right, so I'm going to pull you a healing message and we'll see if we can get you some guidance here. Can we have a healing message for our Sagittarius collective, please? Healing for Sag. Healing for Sag. Okay. New beginnings. The Daffodil Fairy. Interesting. New beginnings, yeah. Okay, where have I put my book? Right, number 10. Oh yes, 10s. 10s are completion, Sag. So, yeah, an old cycle is closing out. And you're closing out this old cycle with someone, afraid to say anything to them because you know that they're going to take it as a personal attack. You know that they're going to get really pissed off with you. But you're going to do it and say it anyway, because you know that you have to, in order to get this new beginning. Here you go, here's your healing message. Life goes in cycles. Just as spring follows winter, a new cycle is beginning in your life. In the phases of the earth, the plants die in the fall so that there can be new birth in the spring. It's the universal dance of death and rebirth. There is a time to end and begin, and this is the closing of one cycle and the beginning of another. We associate the daffodils with spring as it's one of the first flowers to emerge after the snow. Its shape echoes the feeling of trumpeting in the new season. I'm just going to quickly pause here, Sag, to just say this. Personally, I mean, I love the smell of daffodils, but I don't particularly love how they look. I've always personally found daffodils a very obnoxious looking flower. And I never understood why. And guess what? A couple of months ago, I found out the Latin name for daffodils. And you can go Google this. It's got the word narcissus in it. So it's no wonder. There's no wonder that I used to look at daffodils and go, oh, they're such an obnoxious looking bastard thing. Aren't they? Aren't they though, with that bloody trumpet? I mean, what's that all about? Stupid looking thing. But yeah, it's got the word narcissus in it. So a little bit of a side note here, Sag. Are you dealing with someone who is a little bit obnoxious here, you know, maybe, perhaps, maybe a little bit narcissistic, maybe, perhaps. I just thought that that was worth mentioning there. Anyway, back to your healing message. Its colour suggests vitality, radiance and sunshine. It's still an obnoxious looking bastard thing. The appearance of this card brings a message to wipe the slate clean. It's time to release the old and start again. It can be difficult to release familiar routines, situations or relationships when they no longer empower you. However, your higher self encourages you not to cling to the old, but to set sail into new waters. If you find yourself afraid to let go, then the Daffodil Fairy urges you to face your fear and allow yourself to stretch in a new direction. The Creator is at your side and wonderful opportunities will be born in your life. Wholeness occurs when you can say yes to both endings and beginnings. The spirit of the Daffodil Fairy says it's time to start a new project or a new cycle. Life force and vitality are emerging. Release that which doesn't serve and support you. So are you holding on to old relationships or connections that are not supporting you at all? If so, it's time to surrender and release them, okay? It could be romantic or otherwise, again. You know, that there's so many different types of love, okay? It's not always just romantic. Yeah, release that which doesn't serve and support you and make way for a new start. Success is at hand. Yeah. So, Sag, it's time for you to welcome in the new. Have that difficult conversation with the person that you're needing to have that difficult conversation with. The one that you've been avoiding for a long time, okay? And start living in your truth. Right, so to conclude your read, I'm going to pull a card from one of the naughty decks. If you're new here, then you might not know this about these decks. They usually contain swearing and sarcasm, so if you're allergic to that sort of thing, then you just don't have to listen. Simple. Right, so Sag, beautiful things happen when you distance yourself from negative shit. Well, looky here. What's the first thing that you thought of when you read negative shit? Write that shit down and take some space from it for a week, and then notice what happens in your life. You'll probably really like the results. Yeah. So what's the worst that can happen here, Sag? You have that difficult conversation with that person. What's the worst that can happen? You start living a happy, fulfilled life. Ooh, scary. Yeah. Okay, so I do need to leave that one there. That is what I have for you guys. I just genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful to someone. Very best of luck to whoever it is that's dealing with this situation. I honestly, speaking from the heart, I genuinely wish you all of the best, and I hope that you do find that strength and courage to have that conversation, okay? Because once it's done, once it's said, you can genuinely start to live after that, okay? So yeah, very, very best of luck to you all. If you feel that you require a personal reading, then I am currently taking bookings on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.